I'm playing Stardew Valley. But I sent you the photo, Tom, for future reference. I don't take them. I have asthma. I get ammonia if I take them. I'm not allowed to take the flu shot. I get ammonia if I do. Fantasy Star. Fantasy Star. Fantasy Star, the first one was on PS Vita, the original. You said MMO. That's not an MMO. RPGs and MMOs are two different things. Sorry, I'm very particular about that because I love Japanese RPGs and I love MMOs. No, MMO is an open world environment game where you play massively online games with other people. And no, GTA does not count as an MMO. No. Black Ops is not an MMO. Fantasy Star is an MMO because you can sign on, you go into an online lobby and then you join other players. You get over 700 uranium from the Vault Tech DLC. There's giant rocks all throughout the caves, but be careful. When you take out certain debris, Tom, you open up passageways that have more monsters in it. Even a Deathclaw. The Queen. I have Xenoverse 2. I don't need any other Dragon Ball games. Especially one that's more limited than Xenoverse. You can't make characters in the new one. And I like character creators. I have both. I transferred my character. I have gear from the first one that you can't get in the second one. And I don't use Zeke powers. I can just offensively just beat someone down without them. Because I'm using 5-star gear. 5 arrows. Nowadays they call it arrows instead of stars. It's 4-star Dragon Ball gear that you get from the first game. You know that 4-star Dragon Ball armor? The missions I like to do offline. Sometimes I'll invite people to join me, but most of the time I just do them offline. I beat the story twice. I have a 99 and an 82. And then I have a 55 I started, that's new. I like the game. Oh, I like the show, I don't like the games. Honestly, the show was good. The games, not so much. I don't mind the combat with the partners and all that. It's the whole aspect of the way you play the game. In Dragon Ball, the open world movement when you're fighting, that's okay. But when it comes to Naruto's free range movement, it's a little more limiting. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking it, you know? It's just... the limitation is there. You can see it. They're made by the same company, but one has more of a limitation. I had one of them on the PS3 a long time ago and I didn't care for it. See, my best Dragon Ball game was PS1, and that was Ultimate Battle 22. That one you actually got to train. You actually could level up your characters to level 100. You can create your character in both of them. In the first game, your character plays the main hero. In the second game, your character is no longer around. You play her apprentice. But your statue of what your deeds were shows up in the town. They all come with those weird little skins and accessories. They don't do anything, they're just accessories. No, it's a little item that you put on your character after you're already in the game. You have to buy it. It just unlocks it so you can buy it. They cost 50 grand, so you won't be able to buy that for a very long time. No, in Xenoverse, I have the Steve Aoi thing and a few of the other Dragon Ball things from the first game, and they make me pay for them. No, it adds it to the game, and then you have to pay for it. Yep. Like, there's mentors they added in a free mentor pack, but you can't play those characters unless you buy the character packs. But you can learn from them and get their moves. You just can't play as them. And the character packs are almost $9 a piece, and there's like 5 or 6 of them. No, it's like 2 or 3 characters per bundle. The Dragon Balls unlock 4 characters, but that's about it. And then you can get a new armor set, and you can expand yourself with a higher level cap if you want to with the Dragon Balls, and or get more money. That's the only things they do, or give you more skill points. See, the thing they changed with Super Saiyan is, in this one, the transformations are there, yes, but you get the base forms and you have to actually power up to transform. Like 3 bars and you hit Super Saiyan, change you to Super Saiyan 1. 5 bars is Super Saiyan 2. 7 bars is Super Saiyan 3. Nope, because 4 no longer exists, it's now blue. Remember, 4 was not canon. GT is not canon. Their story does nothing to do with Super. They don't even include it in the list of things you can do. It's not even referenced. Example, Pan was just born in Super, and so wasn't Bra. Exactly. Bra is an infant. She was just born. So there's only a 12-year gap between GT and Super. So there's no way she would hit teenage years in 12 years. Yeah. Okay, so you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. See, that was only for the first season, so you're not up to date, are you? He was in the newer seasons as well. Yes, but I mean like TV show wise, there's actually a few more shows of it now. And he's actually in some of the shows. Like he showed up in GX as a spirit, and then he showed up in a different one as well. That's in the new game as well. The one that's on PS4. Yep. All the God cards are in there. They have special stipulations to play them and all that now. You just gotta type in Yu-Gi-Oh and it pops up. They even have the new show, the Arc V, in it. I don't like it either. See, I've earned the cards, and I don't buy the DLCs. I earn the cards, because some of those cards can be earned if you just play the challenge matches. Like I have a 5Ds deck that I got from fighting Yuya in the challenge mode over and over again and losing repeatedly. Every time you lose, you get one card, and it's random what you get. Yep. It's not bad. They added a thing so now you can see what's in every pack. It's no longer random. Like it tells you the percentage of how much you have of that pack a person. I've beaten photon decks before. I like my... I don't use XYZs. I use fusions. I'm old school. No. I don't use gamble cards. I just... I've seen the conventions, but I don't go to them because of one reason. Too far. Yeah, see, for me, I live in the northeast corner of the country, so up by Maine and all there, so there's not many conventions up that way. Mm-hmm. Me too. I got Joey's deck, Yugi's deck, and Kaiba's deck. I bought the GX deck for the Elemental Heroes a while back, but I don't play it. I don't like the way the cards work. I know how to use all the new summoning methods, it's just most of them are complex. I have one of those. I have the hollow foil. Back when Yu-Gi-Oh was still big in my state, they had a little shop that sold rare cards. You know what I mean? Those little stalls you see, like you would see in Japan. And they sold a Blue Eyes holofoil card for 45 bucks. It's the three-headed Blue Eyes shiny holographic holofoil with him breathing down on an enemy. It's $45 still. See, crush cards are nice, but with the new rules for them, they're not as good as they used to be. Well, see, they made it now so that crush card virus only lasts for 3 turns. Yeah, but that's not that bad. See, the problem with that type of thing is there's monsters out there in the fusions categories now that can cancel out spells and trigger effects. Even after, see, because if you put down a monster that's like 1100 attack and it has a high defense, like 2000 defense, and it's in defense mode, you can't do shit to that monster. If someone put down 2 of those monsters, they can summon the king of all dragons, the 5000. It's a new normal It's a one dragon-headed dragon with a long body. It's got 5,000 attack and then 5,000 defense. No. He's called the King of Ruhr. He's a normal summon, and he's just a normal monster, and has a special effect that disables all special effects and spells. And you can just fusion summon it, so you don't even have to put the cards on the field anymore. You can just fusion right from your hand. And see, there's another monster that makes it even worse. See, there's another monster that's really good for people that like to play a lot of monsters. It's another fusion monster, but it's a fire machine. You need literally a machine monster and an actual fireball monster with the element fireball. And it's called the Blazing Mechanoid Phoenix. It doesn't attack, but it has 2,800 attack, so it can block most monsters. But its special effect is, if you use its special effect every turn, it does damage to your opponent for 300 life points for every monster on the field, including your monsters. So if they have 5 monsters and you have 3 monsters, they're taking almost 2,000 damage a single turn. Nope, because then you can counter it. Yes, you can in the new decks. It's not attacking at all. Like I said. You can cancel the summonation of a U-Bell easily with your several different versions of monster cards that will send it automatically to the banish zone. If someone is prepared ahead of time, they can easily cancel out a U-Bell deck. But here's the thing, most players these days have some form of monster cancellation spell card in their deck. If they don't, they're stupid. Yeah, see, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally last month. So I know the rules and what can be done now. I saw the tournament on YouTube and the new rules and everything that's going on. Still has to have an extra light monster. Video games are not fully accurate. They have different rules for certain cards. Unless the card says it directly that it can be used for double summoning, it cannot be used for double summoning. Or you have to have a spell that says it can be used for double summoning. Either a spell like the double summon spell or a monster that or effect that actually reads and says that it has a double summon effect. It has to actually say double summon. Now there are some monsters that you can summon where they say you can use certain monsters for a double summon. Those are the only exceptions. Yes, Chaos Black Magician is too strong, and same with the Chaos Black Dark Soldier. The reason that is the dragon's more overpowering. Yes, but the dragon is overpowering. A lot of cards that do direct damage have been banned due to the fact that they can be stacked too high and it makes the games go too quick. Part of a tournament is the strategy. If your opponent can be wiped out in a single turn, there's no point in the strategy. That's like the Exodia cards. The Exodia cards were great cards. But it's an instant win if you get it. But most people don't use it anymore because most of the draw cards that you would have used to make it come out faster have been banned.
Exactly. You only allowed to have one set per deck now.
But there is ways around it. With the new cards, new spells. Like that one that, like, if you get a normal monster, you can bring out another monster, and you can stack 3 of those spell cards into your deck, so you can pull out 3 cards for every 1 card you draw that's a normal monster. And if your deck is filled with nothing but normal monsters, you can pull Exodia in literally 4 turns.
That's if they able to keep the pieces up, you know?
Oh, you don't play them on the field. You keep them in your hand. So, and as long as your opponent doesn't have a spell card to counter you, or he can't reach you, you know, you literally can win in 4 turns. All you have to do is stop
like
his movement.
Wall.
Some type of spell card to stop a movement. Like the, what is it? The Binding Force, a little orb that looks like a magical gravity field.
Oh, okay.
If they're over like a 1500 attack, they can't attack. And then if you have the Solemn Wishes on top of that, the one that stops all monsters from below a certain attack from attacking, you can pair those two together and they can't attack you at all.
So everything has changed a lot.
And then you can put down a spell card, a trap card that when they play a certain spell card, it stops all spell cards from being activated.
Interesting.
And that goes for you as well.
I love, like, somebody online tried to buy my what was it, the pot of the new pot, the one that makes you discard the top 10 cards. Yeah, someone tried to buy it from me for $2. I'm like, are you fucking insane? It's not $2. You're just trying to get it cheap. Which the card is not $2. They're just trying to get it off of Amazon for 10, but they want to try to buy it for 2 from me. I'm like, no. His name is Edward something. Forgot his last name. But yeah, he was being a total dickhead towards me because he wants those cards so bad. Plain and simple. I ain't selling them any lower, I ain't selling them any higher. It's just $20. Oh, I want your proxy dragon. You ain't getting it. Sorry. Like, you have some players around where I live at in Houston, Texas, and they're all trying to be cheap on me. You know? And this guy's like, well, I can get it off of eBay for $2. I'm like, fine then, go get it off of eBay for $2. You ain't gonna get a card like this.
People try to scam people all the time. It's just natural. People try to get something for cheaper because they think they can. But they don't realize the technicalities of that.
Yeah, the only thing I really hated the most
You cut off.
Sorry, hang on. The only thing I really hated is when I put them on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and it's a reasonable price for 2 good holographic ultra rare cards for 20 bucks, and they're $10 a piece, you know, like I already saw that last time. And they're like, oh dude, no, it's $2 on eBay and Amazon, I can get it for that much. And you should sell it like this too.
Why are you trying to sell your cards?
I'm like, I need the money to get gas, buddy, that's all I'm trying to get.
Why are you trying to sell your cards?
I don't even like the cards. Because I don't like certain cards and it irritates me with them. Like,
okay, but if you're a true collector, all cards are sacred.
Well, I am a true collector, but I don't mind selling some just to get a little bit of cash.
I get if you have an extra copy, but if you don't, if it's the only one you have, a true collector would not want to sell that.
No, I got like 310, so I got like 3 cards of it, so I'm fine. I don't mind trading or doing some...
The thing is, you got to keep up with the market value of those, because it goes up and down.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, let me tell you my Dark Cyber deck. It's pretty good though, because I bought that Joey one with the Baby Red Eyes packs.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking I need to upgrade it a little bit more of the deck, but I have Break Control, Legacy of Duelist. I love that card. Your opponent cannot activate effect cards, spells, or trap cards until the end of the turn. And they cannot summon or special summon or fusion summon or XYZ summon at all, and they cannot attack, period. Unless Legacy of Duelist is removed from the field. That's how this one works.
Yeah,
And
but then
I
you
have
also
Soul
have to keep up with the
Exchange.
ban list, because the ban list keeps changing too.
Yeah, that's
With
true.
every
month. They
every
change-
new packet of cards that comes out has a new ban list.
I have Soul Exchange, Magical Mallet, Monster Reincarnation, Enemy Controller, Rush Relaxi, Hammer Shot, Ryoku, Polymerization, Blast Healed by Tribute. Love
Ryoku's
that card.
good, but it has its issues.
I agree. I think that's all my spell cards I just told you.
Especially in the games on the PS4, the Ryoku card,
Yeah.
it tends to try to activate on every single move you do.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's bull. Alright, my trap cards. I love this trap
That's
card.
why I don't play
Dimensional
continuous
Barrier.
traps like that, or ones that trigger traps, because they tend to annoy me to all piss with the way they go and go. Would you like to activate it now? Would you like to activate it now? Would you like to activate it now? Would you like to activate it now?
Oh my god, I hate that shit. I played the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on my cell phone.
I saw that one, the Duel Links, right?
Yeah. Which is pretty good. It's better than Legacy of Duelist, really.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you-
is,
you
but
can
the
go
problem
from-
is it's a mobile game and it's not on PS4. And my
Yeah,
phone
that's
is
true.
not that good.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I know it's not good. My phone is shit.
My other trap card for it is Mirror Force, included Explosion, Magic Cylinder called a Haunted Spellbinding Circle, and my ultimate combo for the traps is Dimensional Mirage, Dimensional Phoenix, and Crystal Avatar. You activate Crystal Avatar, then Dimensional Phoenix, then Mirage. They constantly makes them keep attacking, and they lose half of their attack directly to their life points, and your monster doesn't get destroyed. Your trap card's monster. And now we're on to the monsters. I have 3 Dark Cyber Keels, 3 Dark Cyber Claws, 3 Cyber Dragons, Assault Wren, 3 Cyber Dark Edges, Cannons, Saphir Karibo for a backup just in case I need to protect my life points, Cyber Ouroboros, 2 Cyber Dark Horns, Effect Veiler, Spear Dragon. That's all the monsters.
Are you just reading off all your cards?
Yeah. That's just the deck.
I can't. They're in storage.
my-
I'm moving. Remember?
And for my fusions, I have Cyber.
I have over 500 holofoil cards and over 1,000 basic cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! My collection.
If I didn't move from my mom's house and lost my entire collection of like 80,000 cards, 35 binders, 10 foil binders, 10 holographic binders, 15 secret rares, silver and gold lettering, different binders, and that was it.
See, I don't sell cards. I just collect them. I'm a hoarder.
My mom threw mine out, so I was pissed off because I couldn't go find them.
I'm a
I used to
hoarder.
have this badass deck. Yeah, we're both hoarders on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We get it.
I got Pokemon cards
But-
too, and Magic.
I just started Pokemon. I got rid of my magic cards. I sold them all to my friend. All 25 binders. For like about 20 bucks. I was like, take
See,
them.
back when I was in high school, I had a limited first edition holographic foil Pikachu. Back in the 90s, it was the original version. The evolutions.
Yeah, with the little fat chubby cheeks.
Yep. I traded one card for an entire kid's Magic collection.
Wow. Okay,
He had
for the
over
fusions I
500
have,
cards.
Not bad. For my fusions for this deck is Cyber Twin, Cyber N, Cyber Dragon Nova, Cyber Dragon Infinity, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, and Cyber Dark Dragon and Cyber Darkness Dragon.
See, I'm not a fan of the cyber cards. I don't mind them, I'm just not a fan.
I like that deck. It's like I'm still working on it because I got to get rid of some of these dragons in here and I make a complete full dragon deck, cyber dragons, because it's like Zane is the copy mirror image of Kaiba.
Yeah, but a new version. Yes, Tom? Yeah, the 32th century building,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Dark Cyber. It'll never happen again.
Over by the North Chapel. Over by the North Chapel. Yeah, for the railroad.
Yeah, and then the new ones for the new decks for Cyber Dragon, like this new one they came out with, which is not bad. But Cyber Infinity is the most ruthless Cyber Dragon ever.
What's that, Tom?
Because it,
I didn't hear you, Tom. Yeah, it's a random location. It doesn't pop up on the map.
what's the game called? Fallout?
Yep, Fallout 4.
Never played it.
It's a good game. It's a shooter RPG.
Is it just like Borderlands?
No, it's more high graphic. Think of it like it's near the plaza over there. The plaza's you know where the Central Plaza is over there, Tom? It's near there. The plaza is actually to the west of it.
Just go ahead.
East or west, I can't
away.
remember. It's
No
either
good.
east or west of it. It's right in that same area.
No, it goes to my car, but no. I'm throwing it away.
Be careful, raiders and gunners tend to spawn there at the plaza.
I do like this new cyber deck they built for the Legend Dragons, but I thought of I thought Kaiba might be in it, you know, like since they're gonna have another dueling deck box for it, which is pretty good. But then when you come to realize that you get Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight,
Yes.
which is pretty cool.
That was a fusion they did during the one arc. Where
Yeah, it's the Three Awakening Dragons.
Yeah.
And I believe that was the ending too. Like this is the new Cyber Dragon. It's Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon.
When you get to the plaza, Tom, it's to the east. Or the west. I can't remember. I think it's west. It's west. It's west. Tom, when you get to the plaza, head west.
Hit west, Tom. Hit west. And they also give you Chimera Tech Rampaging Dragon, Cyber Nova, 2 of them, Cyber Infinity, Chimera Tech Fortress, Chimera Tech Over Dragon, Twin, and End. Which is pretty good if you ask me. Like, I do like it. But there's this one Cyber Dragon, everybody keeps getting the name confused. But in the anime it's called Dry. And it's confusing me. Like, most people call it Dre or Dry. And it's like, really?
That's because there's different ways to say it.
Hmm.
Your pronunciation is different depending on where you live.
I like the Dry better because that's the Japanese version of it, so I'm gonna stick with that. It gives you Storming Mirror Force, 3 Cyber Dragons, 3 Cyber Dragon Cores, 3 Protos, Cyber Valleys, Cyber Phoenixes, Chimeric Fortress, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they had that in. Cyber Repair Plants, Cybernetic Fusion Support, Overlord Fusion, 2 of Cyber Etherins, Drowning Mirror Force, Cyber Dinosaur, Cyber Network, Power Bond, 3 of them, Cyber
Okay,
Shadow
can we
Guardian.
stop with the cards now?
Sorry, I'm just really good. Like, I'm like reading them off of the new decks they brought out, basically. I'm sorry.
It's one thing to talk about it for a little bit, but constantly, come on.
Well, I am a Yu-Gi-Oh freak, so sorry.
I am too, but there's a limit of how many cards, names you can read off. I told you, I'm not good with names and memory, and here you are reading off names like I know every single card in the fucking game.
You little bastards.
I'm being nice about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just get too excited. I'll shut up now.
There's other things to talk about, man.
Hmm.
If you want to talk about something else.
I understand. Trust me, I do.
His enthusiasm is great, but there's a limit to what you can say about something, you know? After a while, you're just rehashing things.
Yeah, I'm doing a haunted apartment.
On...
Halloween.
Oh. I thought you meant in a game.
No.
It sounded like a game reference, though.
Yeah, it's like 4 games I remember back in the day when you could use the haunted apartment. It's like the Silent Hill games. Those were always freaking hard to figure out, other than Resident Evil. Those things actually made me think, and I didn't like it. Yes, I did.
I was
don't
good
like
at
using my
strategy
brain.
games. That's why I played this. I'm good at strategy games, so I played Disgaea a lot.
Well, because if I use my head too much, it becomes like, I don't know how to explain it. No, not really. It's like I start thinking what I can do really fast, and I try not to be one of those weird kids.
Newsflash, we're all weird. You wouldn't be friends with us if you weren't weird, because we're all weird. We're all weird. It's typical. Even Tom's weird.
Well, that's a given. But we're all weird and
It's a hidden little building, Tom. It's not an actual node marker.
let's see here. I gotta get Xeno Universe 2. I gotta get. I wonder how much would GameStop will give me for my the Drake collection.
Why would you give rid of a game? Why would you sell
Because I
your
really
games?
hate that game.
But you bought it for a reason, no?
Well, I bought it just to get the system.
Oh, it's one of those bundles.
Yeah, because that was the only thing they had left was the Draken collection. Everyone else already bought the Black Ops version at the time. So I was like shit out of luck.
GameStop is not generous when it comes to game reselling. If you want to sell them a game, they only give you between $5 to $10 for a game. Because they consider it used, and they have to drop the price by half, and they have to make money off of it. And it goes by the current value of the game.
Well, all I used it for was one time.
Doesn't matter, you opened it, you broke the seal. As soon as you break that seal, it's no longer valid. The price drops in half.
Yeah, and then they try to Interesting. That's why nobody likes GameStop anymore. Yeah, that's true. I agree. I just wish my wife was a lot easier on half the shit.
Oh, now it's the wife's fault. Oh. Careful there.
Yeah, it is.
Careful there. That's dangerous
I don't
ground.
care. She
That's
deserves
dangerous
to get
ground.
yelled at. I don't care because she's young. I'm old.
That don't work.
I'm exactly like 6 years older than her anyway.
Age is just a number.
I know it's just a number, but to her it's like, even though if I'm just talking to people online, and if there was a girl online, she just like, don't talk to me, shut the fuck up and go over the, just shut up and bleed everybody.
She's a jealous girl, is all that is. All that is jealousy. She's afraid of someone stealing you away.
Yeah, it's quite annoying.
It's common, actually. It's a common thing. When women have something they want to keep, they tend to not want to give it up no matter what. They want to hold on to it.
Which is kind of annoying sometimes when they overpossess. Like, every one of my exes was the same way. It's like, it was annoying enough.
They just care about you, that's all it is. You should be happy that they care so much they want to hold on to you.
Well, when it's the point where they're making me feel like I'm not important enough, but then it's okay for them to have friends.
That's your own
that are
insecurities.
guys. It's okay for them to have friends that are guys, but it's not okay for me to have friends that are girls.
No, what it is you have to have friends that you both agree on, not just one.
That's how she puts it. Only me. Only me.
Friends have to be equal.
Well, she's... Yeah, I know that.
But we're not here to give you relationship advice, we're just talking to you.
It's fine. I appreciate it.
What you do is your choice.
Exactly. I know.
If you love her and you're happy, that's what matters.
Yeah, I try to make her happy as much as I can, but to her, it's like...
Not that you're trying to make her happy, that you're happy.
Well, I don't mind it, because I'm one of those guys like, okay, if you want to stay, you can stay. You don't want to stay? Okay.
Do you're carefree.
I care for her to the point where I keep telling her every single
like I
morning,
said, you're
every
carefree.
single day.
You don't care what happens. You're carefree.
I just need to get it off my chest.
I know. Carefree is a word for people that are passive towards a relationship. They don't really care if the person leaves or stays. They just don't care if what happens as long as they are with someone.
Well, for me, I care about my wife to the point where I married her and everything like that. Then when you got married, you're not supposed to act like this little fucking childish.
Some women are like that, though. Some women are like that. And sometimes they just like to tease you.
I don't like that shit. I'll leave instantly. I wouldn't care after that. Like, I done told her last time This is my only first time I want to get married. This is the last time I am not going to go out with anybody. I'll be by myself.
And that's your choice.
Well, yeah, because I'm getting tired of being lied to. I've been used. I've been hurt. Everybody's been hurt. Everybody's been stung once. But not to the point where you slit your wrist.
Okay, that's too graphic.
Yeah, that's what I did when I was a
No,
teenager.
I mean like
Stupid and dumb.
too graphic for me. I'm broadcasting. You can't say that.
Well, you should have told me that sooner.
If you had looked in the chat, you would have seen I was broadcasting.
I wasn't even paying attention.
It's obvious. No, but when I came in, I started broadcasting. I've been broadcasting since I came in the chat. So he came in and he didn't notice the symbol is all it is. I know. He just didn't notice the symbol. It's been there since when he first came in.
Well, for me, I was actually in my room because someone called me and I didn't realize what was going on. Because I wasn't even near my TV at the time.
Yeah. I broadcast to YouTube, and YouTube has strict rules against violence and...
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay, I'm just warning you, so you know that I have to be careful about that type of stuff.
Ouchie. That's gonna hurt from the scorpion.
Anything that promotes violence is instantly removed from YouTube.
Oh.
It's considered
Sorry about that.
non-user friendly. But yet they let you play games of violence. It's just you can't speak about violence.
Ew. That would make it more simple.
It's weird. It's a weird little niche that they have going on with the YouTube thing.
Yes, they do. Like, so it's okay to say cuss words, but
No,
it's not okay
certain cuss
for...
words are bad as well. As long as it's not something severe. Like, I can swear fuck all day long, it won't matter.
Okay.
But if it's something more graphic, it would be offended.
Oh. That makes more sense.
Or Tom can sit there and say, bloody wanker, bloody hell, it won't affect nothing.
Those damn bloody wankers.
Because he's British, they expect that from him.
Ah.
It's stereotyping. They say they don't do it, but they do.
Hmm. Well, sorry.
I'm just talking to you. You don't have to keep apologizing. Apologize once, only once. That's my rule.
Okay, cool. That makes it simple. Oh, now it shows me... Really? Now it shows me that you're... Wow. My system is updating. I hate when my system updates and just tells me at the last second. Really?
Did you do the new update? The 5 point something?
It was the... Yeah, the 5.01
Yeah,
software
the system update. Yeah, for the PSN.
Yeah, it is finally updated.
So that means you have to actually... No, it's not done. That means you have to actually click on it and install it.
Oh, that sucks.
Which means you gotta leave the party chat. Yeah, I can't have people talking about slitting wrists and all that. That's too much. I'm okay with him venting because he's upset, but I have to draw the line there. And yeah, your guys' audio is coming through my stream. I set it up that way today because I was in a party chat with many people. That way, people don't think I'm just talking to myself. Shush, Lava Man. Yes, she says she plays your video over and over again to watch you burn, and giggles and laughs. With what, Tom? Oh, you can share play with him and what? And but I can't do it. I'm broadcasting. Game? Oh, you mean Fallout? Never mind. My brain's half off. If you actually look it up, Tom, the quest Silver Shroud is in your miscellaneous quest. It'll be in the back of your book in the miscellaneous quest. So you can actually look up the Silver Shroud quest and it'll show you the locations and everything for that. Jetpack Comics. Or something like that. Some weird name comic store. Maybe it's Hubbard's Comics? I'm thinking of the wrong name, maybe. To think Halloween's almost on us already. Hey, Drew. What's up? Still playing Metal Gear, or did you switch games again? Just checking. 'Cause I know you like to vary it up, so. I'm used to that. He's always corny. No, you won't see it from the distance. Linwood doesn't remember where it is. You'll know when you see it. There's for 2 raiders outside and a bunch of dead sentry bots. They're like rusted and you can't harvest them. They're just dead on the ground. Although, Tom, if you have the Nuka World DLC, you can get an XL1 pretty easily. They're all over the place in Nuka World. The Quantum XL1. It's called Quantum. I usually put mine on display, I don't use power armors. Why, you figured out where it is? And you keep telling him it's near all these things, but he hasn't found it. That crater's actually nowhere near that area. It's on a whole different side of the map. Yeah, you can stop. You can stop. Every time I find that place, Tom, all I do is I just wander around near the North Church and just search that entire area there. And I just happen to come across it. I don't try. I just go out killing shit and it's there. Yeah, it opens up a gravitational warp field, like, portal for the 4th level. Instead of using balloons. It's probably a special perk you have to unlock from beating the game. He asked you what chapter. That's good, Tom. See, if you just walk around near the North Church, you can eventually find it. The Senjibot and Assaultron at the top. Actually, it's only one Assaultron and a Senjibot. The two Assaultrons and the Senjibot is for when you go to get for the story to get the core for the Institute or the Brotherhood. That fusion core. Okay, Drew. Yep. You seem tired. I think he hasn't slept well. I need 99 slime juice for a donation. And don't ask me how you get juice from a slime. Yep. I'm farming slimes on floor 5 because that's where they spawn easily. You're guaranteed at least 2 slimes every time. And it's very quickly, it takes like less than a minute to do. Yeah, I'm getting combat experience and I'm getting slime. It's just a matter of how lucky I am on how many slimes they drop. That one dropped 1 slime and a sap. I dropped one slime. Sometimes they drop two. It is. The slime is the juice. It's byproduct after killing them. Yes, bro. I'm back. I got 16 slimes, but it's 6 p.m. so I gotta go back to the house and sleep for the night and put stuff away. Oh, tell me that mom's going to something that I can't talk about right now because of I don't want to be insensitive to some people. Hint, hint. I'll tell you later. So I need 99 slimes for a donation, and I have 19. Just doing my little farming trek, I gained 15. So, in one day, so about 5 days and I'll have it. But I'm doing other stuff as well, like watering the crops, checking the pond for any shellfish that I've washed up and all that stuff. I'm waiting for a cauliflower to grow and a cucumber to grow so I can give those to the donations. Oh no, I think I'm almost done with Stardew for now. This has been fun, but I need a break soon. Plus fighting slimes raises your combat level, so, and I need to raise that as well. It's at a 1 out of 10. Getting ready? How? There's not much you have to do besides go in and fight 2 robots. Yes, they're usually sold by military or technical robots like Pam. Pam would sell them, and I think the Brotherhood of Steel would sell them as well, because they fight the Sims. You can make them as well, Tom, if you have the perks for demolition. I think it's demolition 3 and I think science is what you need to make the grenades. And you should already have science if you're making generators for Voltec. No, there's an actual perk called demolition. That I don't remember. Yep. Yep. It's used to make them as well. Yeah, they're made in the chem station. I think the first ones you can make are basic grenades, and then at rank 2 or 3 you get the electromagnetic. You know? And then later on, once you get the nuka world stuff, you can make nuka grenades. At rank 4. I think it is. I think there's 4 ranks. I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't usually do the demolition perk. I usually say that till after I'm high level, you know? Once I've gotten all the mandatory perks, that's when I do that. It's because those are common. Everyone drops that shit. No, that's nuclear material, electronics, and a few other things. A grenade is not used to make another grenade. You can sell those and make money off of them though. Same way. Yeah, that's your thing. If you want to do that, you can, but it's not required. Supermans or Carla. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Carla. That would have been hilarious. You litter the road with landmines and then Carl walks by. See, I've made the Minutemen things a few times, but I don't actually use them. I know I should, but I just don't. I know they are, but I just don't care for them. But see, technically you don't need heavy artillery. If you have enough guns up, they can wipe everything out before they even get near you. I usually have my bases in Fallout with over 400 defense. Yeah, but when you have 400 defense, you don't even get attacked anymore. No one's that stupid. There's a little bug in the game where you can drop items on the ground and put them in the storage box, and it raises your storage limit so you can keep putting things down. Yep. I do that in every settlement. You don't need the rockets because they can hit you if you with splash damage, and you don't need the laser guns because they tend to hit you. Laser guns and rocket launchers have a splash damage effect, and if they hit you, it hurts. You're gonna feel it. Yeah, it's one defense less for each sentry gun, but at least you're not gonna shoot yourself. And that's why I don't use followers. That right there is why I don't use followers, Tom. That's a good gun. I like the old school Tesla though. The 2 mil the bolt action gloss rifle that you get from the Creation Club. You know what I'm talking about, Tom? That one's the same thing as that one, but it's no lightning. But seeing as you're fighting robots, you might need the lightning. Told you chicken works. Good luck. The turrets are easy. The turrets are easy. It's the robots on the top that can be a pain in the ass. Depending on your level, Tom, they scale to your level. The Studio 35 monsters can scale up to level 80, so. There is that to remember, you know? You could always do what I do, take the armor off the power armor in the display and then take it back to your place and go back later and get the frame when you need it. Or a little bit of both. Make them take the frame and keep the armor on you. Yeah, I like that one. The prototype is a strong weapon. It's okay, Tom. They're just Fallout companions. They ain't real. They ain't real. That's actually the fastest way to get down from there. Because you don't take fall damage in power armor. Well, unless you're in survival mode. Then it really hurts. Oh, you bought that?